In this video, we're taking a look at Walksnail's new 2-inch 4S Tinywhoop with their Moonlight 4K VTX on board. This is the GoFilm 20. Alright, so let's get right into it. This is Walksnail or Caddx's first in-house pre-built FPV drone, or at least it's the first one that I've ever seen from them. This drone reminds me a lot of the Darkstar 20 or Beta FPV's Pavo 20. I think the main difference between those ones and this one is that this one accepts 4S LiPos, whereas those ones use 2S and 3S. And this one is meant for Walksnail's Moonlight HD video transmitter. If you're interested in the Moonlight 4K kit from Walksnail, I have a completely separate video on that, and I'll leave a link to that down in the description. Weight-wise, the GoFilm 20 with an ND filter, no battery, is coming in at 119 grams. Once you remove that ND filter, the drone is going to weigh 117. I did most of my testing using this Beta FPV Lava 4S 450 LiPo, and with this battery, the drone comes in weighing 166 grams. So even if you use a 650 milliamp battery, the drone is still probably going to be coming in at under 250. So inside the drone, you guys can't really see this, but we've got an all-in-one board in here. This is an F405 all-in-one flight controller with 20 amp ESCs, as well as a built-in 2.4 gigahertz ELRS receiver. Then right underneath that is the Walksnail Moonlight kit. You have easy access to the micro SD card slot right here, and you also have access to the upgrade ports that they have on the side. Then over here, we've got our bind button and a couple LEDs. You can see those. Then the antennas coming out the side right over here. The camera is sitting right up front on a TPU dampened mount that'll hopefully help with vibration dampening. This top plate is attached to the camera and the entire thing is separated from the frame just using that TPU piece. It would be cool if this top plate above the camera had a mount for a naked GoPro or a Runcam thumb, but I'm sure this is something that you could easily 3D print if you wanted it. The prop guards are made of pretty thin plastic, and the top plate holding everything together is made out of black carbon fiber. On the back of the drone, we have a fixed XT30 along with 2 antennas for the Moonlight VTX, and underneath that is the antenna for the ELRS receiver. The motors on board are Caddx's 1303 6000 kV motors paired with tri-blade HQ props. So I recently took this drone out to a drone tour that I was filming just to see how it would perform on 4S. This thing is quick and it feels like it's more meant for freestyle. The PID tune needs a little bit of work for freestyle, but for indoor flying, it actually performed pretty good. Since the drone came with stock beta flight rates, that was pretty fast. So I dialed those down a little bit, as well as turning the throttle limit percent down to 50, and we filmed a drone tour with this. So that drone tour was filmed in 4K 60 FPS entirely on this drone. I was also using this 450 milliamp 4S LiPo, and I was getting about 3 to 4 minutes, which I think is perfect for a drone like this. I typically don't need anything over 4 minutes when I'm doing a drone tour, so the 450 performed really good. If you're doing freestyle, I would definitely recommend using a 450. If you're doing freestyle, you'll probably get less flight time out of this. You'll probably see somewhere around 2 or 3 minutes. If you're using a 650, that might actually be better for indoor real estate because it'll be a little bit heavier, plus it's gonna last a little bit longer. I really wish that the Walksnail Moonlight Kit had a true 4x3 mode for filming 4K because it would make the image that much better. I also wish that they would release a flat color profile so that we could do some color grading after the fact. It's pretty limiting what you can do with the built-in color profile. Otherwise, as far as the drone is concerned, it flew pretty good. Like I said earlier, the tune needs a little bit of work if you plan on freestyling it around. I did notice some prop wash when I was diving down and trying to do some tricks. Otherwise, if you want to use this for indoor slower flights like I did in this video, the tune handles pretty good. Just dial down those rates and set your throttle limit to 50% and you'll be good to go. It's nice to see some competition against all the DJI O3 Tinywhoops that we've seen over the last year or so, and hopefully we'll continue to see some more with the Moonlight Kit on board just like this. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more FPV content. Leave this video a like, and if you have any questions about the GoFilm 20 from Walksnail, leave a comment down below.